So let's go back to then. So I came outside of my mama not liking people. And I think people get offended when introverts say we don't like people. Hi. So I came to Costco, and a thought that had been in my mind made me decide to record this video. And it's about introversion and the journey. Kinda. I recall someone asking, when did I realize that I was an introvert? And it's a very odd question, because the reality of it is I am who I am and who I have always been. I think introverts sometimes take on an extroverted persona in order to fit in. That's outside, but when we're in our homes, we are who we are. Now, my mother has always shared stories with me about who I was from I was a youth. Actually, from I was a baby. So let's go back to then. So I came outside of my mama not liking people. And I think people get offended when introverts say we don't like people. But in the end, I feel like we all like who we like, right? And it's not that we don't like people en masse. It's just that some people's energy just is draining. So my mother shared with me that when I was a baby, I would not anyone was welcome in my space, because I guess I would fuss, I would close my eyes. And she recalls that my godfather was one of the few people that I was comfortable with. So I guess I've always been prejudiced where people were concerned. So my mom explained that if I was, like, for instance, if I was with my godfather and he was holding me and anyone came around that I didn't really care for, that I would bury my face in his neck until they left. And it was either until they left or until I fell asleep. And it was often the latter, because people just don't, I mean, in Jamaica, people just like to talk, right? They kill time talking. And I recognize that in some ways that still remains. Now, I'm an adult now, so I just don't close my eyes, but I do run to my room or find another space where people are not. Growing up, and then she also explained to me that as a child, because I started school in Jamaica, but I came to America when I was very young. But she said that if you pass by the school, because the schoolyard had like a big play field and the children would just romp at lunchtime. And she explained that, you know, when she walked by the schoolyard, I would be that child in the middle of the school ground where all the kids are playing all around me, and I'm there with my bags, because I always used to love to walk with bags, 2 or 3 bags. Bag lady. And I would be there sucking my finger with my bags and just, I guess, like using my toe to flick the dirt or whatever have you, because sometimes we just didn't wear shoes. Anyway, so from there, you know, when she told me those stories, like, there was a point in time when I didn't understand it, but what was clear was that I've always been unique. I'm not gonna say weird. I've always been unique. And a number of years ago, we were in Jamaica, and we were visiting my godmother, who was in her 90s at the time. And one of her caretakers were there, who was familiar with me from I was a baby. And my mother said to ask her, she said, I'm not gonna use her name, but let's pretend as if her name was Sarah. She said, Sarah, how was Anne, me, when she was young? And the lady said, and Sarah said, Anne, she was different. So as far as I'm concerned, different means weird. Saying all of that to say that I've always been who I am, right? The difference between then and now is that now I understand my behaviors. Now I understand why when someone Jersey, if someone came to the house, because that back then it's not like we had, cell phones where, yes, back then, don't judge me. We didn't have cell phones, so people used to just pop up, right? Because it's family, close friends, or whatever have you. So they used to just pop up and trust me. And back then I was in Jersey, so the doors were not locked. Sometimes the door was wide open. But when people used to come, and most times it was my stepfather's cousins or whatsoever have you, they would come and, they would either ring the bell, knock, whatever. And if I heard the door knock, bell, ring, whatsoever have you, up the stairs I went. And that still happens to this day. I was in the dining room there a few days ago, working, because sometimes I move from my office space to come and basically spend time with mom. I'm working, but at least in a different room, but at least I'm close by. But nevertheless, I don't even know if the bell rang, but the person was let in, and I heard the voice. I thought it was someone that I was familiar with, and I ran upstairs. I grabbed my computer and everything, and I ran upstairs. Now, one would say, oh, how silly that is, but that's your problem, not mine. At the end of the day, I don't do pop-ups, and now that I understand who I am, I'm no longer... I'm not going to say that I was embarrassed. I did feel, there were times when I used to feel foolish, like, oh my gosh, why can't you just be normal? But you know what, that is my normal. That's my normal. And it might be funny, but guess what? At least I reserve my energy, right? Because I really do not want anyone in my space. And the older I get, the more this is true. So those of you who have introvert friends, just know and understand that there are things that we like and we don't like. And because I feel like this, what you don't like for yourself, don't do it to someone else, right? Now, I guess in this sense it doesn't count, because extroverts don't mind pop-ups and they don't mind visitors and all of that, but introverts do. So I just feel like we should just be mindful of each other's likes and dislikes so that there can be peace among us. So there you have it. I've always been introverted. I came out of my mommy's womb as an introvert, and I will forever be an introvert. It's just that now I understand my behaviors better, and I'm acting accordingly. How are you? How do you manage your introversion? Do you go and lock yourself in a room when unexpected guests come to your house? Do you hide? Because trust and believe, there were times when I was younger, maybe in my early teens, I would sometimes miss dinner because people West Indians are funny. They used to come around dinner time, and if they came around dinner time, well, I guess I would just miss dinner because I'm not doing it. And yeah, I feel like a lot of my people who I've been sharing time with over the past, say, 10 years or so, if they're watching this video and if they follow my content on Instagram, I am the Introvert Whisperer. That's my Instagram account. They're probably now learning about who I am, and some of them may feel, I don't know, I wouldn't say bad, but they might feel, I'm just being nosy, somebody got pulled over. They might feel, I don't know how I would feel if I'm learning about somebody who I considered a friend, if I'm now learning that they didn't, the things that they liked and they disliked. But at least they're learning, right? Anyway, today I'm coming from Costco. I think I said that when I started. I have a lot to do today, and I'm realizing that I have chosen to adapt certain behaviors. Like, I've chosen, even though I'm recording this message on Sunday and I might post it today, but I've chosen to use Sunday as my off day. Now, I'm never off. You can, people who know me know that I'm never off. but there's certain things that I'm choosing to not attend to on Sundays. So I don't record my morning videos and post them on Instagram or TikTok on Sundays, because that's my day. I don't go scrolling on social media on Sunday. The only social media that I will do on Sunday is YouTube, because it's my entertainment. But I'm also reading a book, so maybe I'll just read that today. Maybe I'm listening to an audiobook. And then I'm messing around with my t-shirt website, because I've been having some tech issues. T-shirtsanddenim.com, that's with 1D. And I'll be doing that. And then I'll be contemplating how to begin to advertise my book, because I think sometimes people may look at my content and they think that, oh, it's easy. She got a, she has it, she's doing fine. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a struggle. It truly is a struggle to record and then post. And I have, in the past few weeks, I have recorded so many videos that I haven't posted, and I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why. Because people are like, just record and post. Like, don't think about it, don't overthink it, which is not. I feel like that's an impossible task to tell an introvert to not overthink. It's a part of our DNA. But I'm going to commit, because now that I'm saying the words out loud, I am going to commit to record and post. I'm not going to concern myself with what the content is, how it sounds, or how it looks, because this is how I've grown and this is how we'll continue to grow. I'm going to commit to record videos promoting my book, because I don't do that. That's Unlocking the Introvert, a pocket guide to understanding and interacting with introverts, available on Amazon and my website, societyofintroverts.com, and anywhere online books are sold. See, I'm here plugging my businesses. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. Today, I'm just going to contemplate how to do these things, because tonight I have training. I'm choosing to basically do a new thing. I'm not going to share what it is now, and see how that goes, because it's, for me, like, I like to learn things. Sometimes I don't really have enough time in my day to execute on certain things, but I just love to learn. And because I'm saving myself, I have saved a whole lot of time by choosing to just be home and choosing to not, hang out with people or spend time or too much time on the phone. It's allowing me to just tap into a lot of things that I've been wanting to do or needing to do. One of them is getting back to maintaining my t-shirt website. And so I'm going to be doing that. A lot of contemplation. I gotta wash my hair. Actually looks good right now because it looks nice and but I'm going to wash my hair. I've been doing this daily wash, Anthony Dickey's wash and go method of daily co-washing, and it's actually working, because now I don't really have a lot of, like, because of the way that the method works, I don't have to do a whole lot of detangling. So it's actually a quick process. I mean, I allow it to air dry, so that takes a long time, but I'm not going anywhere, so that's fine. And I'm going to cook. I generally like to cook on Sundays, and well, mostly because it's just a thing, right? We're supposed to cook to eat. But I'm so accustomed to having a home cooked Sunday meal. Today I'm going to be making brown stew chicken and rice, and that's brown rice with peas, and perhaps maybe like kale on the side. And what else am I going to do? That's a lot. Actually, it's a lot, but yeah. But what I don't get to accomplish today, it just rolls over into tomorrow, because for me, like, my brain is really always going, because I'm just always thinking of, like, how to improve myself, and I'm grateful about that, because of that I've grown a lot. And when I look back to the person that I was even 6 months ago, it's like, whew, so I will say for you, change is there, but you have to be willing to put in the work. I never used to think that I would be anything more than what I was pre-2022, because I had the t-shirt business, and like I was basically like learning some things, but I've allowed myself to just come outside my comfort zone and learn a lot. Now, come outside of my comfort zone means leaving my camera on, maybe on Zoom, and speaking more, like using my voice now that I have found it. It doesn't mean leaving my house. I leave my house to go shopping or whatever have you, and I leave my house to go to work, but I'm not at that place yet where I want to go and basically hang out. In the summertime, though, I am going to challenge myself to get out and do more, just to go and explore the world, because I like being out in nature. That's the other thing too. When spring finally does arrive, I look forward to getting back out to go for my long walks and getting back into running, because health is very important. I said I just wanted to come on and chat and just share about my introvert journey, and to share that I didn't just wake up during COVID and say, I don't want to be an introvert. I was born this way. I was born this way, and now that I know and understand it, understand my personality trait more, I love it. I'm using it to my advantage, because I'm keeping quiet when I need to keep quiet, and I'm speaking when I need to speak. And I'm also enjoying it because I'm enjoying creating content. I don't know, I don't really know how I feel about the long forms yet. I'm going to get there, because I have to find my rhythm and figure out like what it is that I want. Actually, I have a list of things that I want to share. I just have to commit to doing videos. But I do appreciate and love creating my skits and my shorts, because they make me laugh. They make me crack up. But anyway, just wanted to come on and just check in. This is my check-in. I do hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I do hope that you are also enjoying your journey as an introvert. This thing called life, we don't have it forever, and so do what you need to do today so that you can be better tomorrow. Learn how to live, learn how to be happy, and love the person that you see when you look in your mirror. I think I'm going to do a video on that next, because it's so important to realize that you do not need outside validation. Anyway, this is me starting the new video. I'm gonna go now, so please like. If you have not subscribed yet, why not? Please subscribe and join my growing community, so that we introverts can be there to support each other. Anyway, please have a fantastic Sunday and a wonderful week ahead. Peace out.